Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep. Welcome back to the Butcher Circus. It's been so long since the last time I've been able to do a video with voice. I'm happy to see you all here. And we are playing against WickedLynxGaming. This match has been destined to happen for a while. And finally it's going to happen, and I guess I get to go first. So I didn't think he'd bring out the Halo comp first, honestly. I brought kind of a variant of the WD. I brought Slam Trinkets on the Abomination, just because I didn't want people to to call me a tryhard. So there's that. I'm gonna start off with a Slam, which can miss, but I doubt it will. That's a nice slam over there. That's gonna prevent Battle Ballad, though that's not very important. And it's gonna prevent the immediate stunning blow, which is great because I get to go first next round as well. We do not have the snuff, so he has a pretty decent chance of screwing this over. Harvest right now will unlikely get plenty of bleeds, so I'm perfectly fine with it. Might even miss, yeah, you know, it's just the regular accuracy that he has. Alright. Alright. Time to go for a pull. Let's hope it works. Alright, 75, that is beautiful. And I'd say he's kind of fucked right now if he doesn't manage to get a crit with the Holy Lance. Like, if he gets a crit with the Holy Lance, everything is fine for him. If he doesn't, everything is not so fine. You see, the thing is, do I need to go with the Arbalest just yet? I don't think so. I'm gonna go Holy Lance on the Crusader. Oh, dude, that is unfair. That is unfair. Yeah, I was talking about it, Holy Lance crit. That is just completely unfair. To get a Holy Lance crit just like that. Such is the way of the Butcher Circus. There's gonna be a come hitter, which is a 50% chance, increased to 70 because he did get a crit, but it's okay because this knockback, okay, there's no knockback, but a knockback on the Jester could have been really nice. This is still reasonably okay for us though. Let's see if he doesn't get a crit. Okay, he doesn't. So the thing is, minimum damage, perfection. Yeah, alright, what was I gonna say? Yeah, this is gonna be a best of 3. So, there's that. He goes for a sniper shot as well, but I'm not marked. Somehow he does more damage than I did. Even though I'm not marked. Just Arbalest things, right? Yeah, that is quite the annoyance. Let me tell you that much. If he uses a finale right now, it's a big mistake. Oh. Yeah, that is quite the annoyance. Unbelievable that he actually did 21 damage. Yeah, that's a mistake in my opinion. He didn't really need to use the finale right there. I wish that had been a crit, because now I would be able to get a kill on the Crusader. I won't really have the chance to. I mean, I will with caltrops, but that depends on what he does. It depends on how much damage this actually does, but... Alright, that's enough. The crit is fortunate as well, because it's gonna allow me to get a 100% stun chance, because with the move trinkets, we only have 100, and with the crit we get 120, and he gets stunned. So that's great. That is great. He is able to get more damage with the finish him now, though. If he uses it on my Abomination, which is not very good for us, but you know, it's not the end of the world. After we kill this Crusader, though, I'm gonna tell you, I wish I had normal stun Abomination, because the thing is, I could have moved 2 positions forward, honestly, but I don't think he's gonna go for the pull. Even if he does, it's a 50-50. I don't think it's that useful. Yeah, it's the only way he has of saving his Crusader. Either that or like getting a crit finish him on my A-bomb and then I'd have to heal, but I'd still go for the kill anyway. Wrong character. Wrong character, I'm gonna have to feel. I don't think he's gonna have enough damage to burst me down so fast. Yeah, so now we just get this kill here, and this should be relatively winning for us. Our biggest concern at the moment is that this Abomination has move trinkets instead of stun trinkets, so stun's gonna be a bit unreliable. If he gets a crit right now, that would be not great, but that's still a very high roll, so it still hurts, but oh well. I really doubt the stab does 9. It does 5 to 9 damage. It shouldn't do 9. Now we could transform, or we could go for a stun with the manacles. Stun with the manacles isn't doing too much for us, so we're just gonna transform and plus 70. Wow. Okay. But this has a mischance. Ooh, 31 slam. Look at that damage. Okay, okay. I guess there is virtue to just doing damage, right? Now if he moves forward with the Dirk Stab, Bounty Hunter goes to position 4, which, you know, definitely isn't good for him. It is also good for him because it would save the Bounty Hunter, but he decides not to save the Bounty Hunter, and now I get to just go for a nice finisher. And voila. And you see, this is just a really bad matchup for him because WD just has a winning matchup against Halo. So there's that. And he was quite silly using that finale. He actually had an advantage on me, and he blew it by using the finale. He had enough actions to get the kill and keep the pressure going with his finale. We have plus 65% damage. We could just do this. Next round it's gonna be a kill. Potentially. Likely going to be a kill. The Xab right now is pretty much gonna do nothing for him. Oh, he actually moves forward naturally, so he might go for a harvest. Yeah, that's a good play. That was just enough damage. Alright. Now we're gonna drop a nice heal over here. 8. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You ask, does he still have a winning chance? I'm gonna have to say he doesn't, but of course he doesn't want to surrender. Who does? He's just hoping for a crit heal, and maybe I get a miss. Something insane like that, really. He has 10 dodge. Let's go for a stun. Fortunately, we're not gonna make use of the finishing damage, but we might just go for a Holy Lance and then a Death Blow immediately, so I'd say it's fine. 12 to 20, or 11 to 19, yeah. When you're ahead, you can just play it simple and not take chancy shots, really. 50-50, not quite. Yeah, you can see he definitely doesn't have all the trinkets yet. But he's a pretty good player. He's made a bunch of pretty cool Butcher Circus videos, actually. I don't really watch all of them, mostly because I don't have the time, but the thumbnails look nice. Yeah, I'll give him that. He has pretty good thumbnails, usually better than mine. He should just surrender now, but he might just go on to the very end, right? I don't know, usually beginning players just like to prolong the matches when they need to be prolonged. I can tell you one thing though, since he's going so heavy on the... I mean, I didn't expect him to start off with a Halo comp first. So I guess this this allows me to not go easy on him round 2. And for some reason I thought that bringing the WD would be going easy. I mean, I would expect him to be like, okay, it's Shep, he has a lot of teams he can bring, he might bring the WD like it's his best team, right? I thought bringing the WD would be going easy on him for some unknown reason in my head. So it's not exactly WD, it's WD with Slam Trinkets. I don't enjoy it so much, honestly. Though it's really good against flatulence. It's amazing against flatulence because you can knock them back and then do a much better job that way. Especially if they have like the snuff already and you're not gonna stun them either way, but your slime chance is still good. So there's that advantage, but other than that. Okay, let's see if he's really been watching the Shep videos. Yeah, let's see if he's really been watching my videos. Actually, yeah, we're gonna do this. Let's see if he's been watching my videos and he knows how to counter this team. Yeah, let's see what he does. I'm gonna drop him a GG. GG, good luck. Right, GG, good luck dropped, and let's go for match number 2. Hopefully not the last, even though I do want to win, of course. Oh. What is this? Okay. Kind of a different setup now with the occultist, Mark Occultist. Okay, interesting. I get to go first, which I will definitely not complain about. So what am I scared of in this team? I do not appreciate stuns, kind sir, but I don't appreciate Holy Lance either. No, I think I'm actually gonna slam the Bounty Hunter and we get a crit again. Ah, you love to see it, don't you? We get a crit. So right off the bat, what he has to do is, well, he needs to kill characters fast, because I'm playing a stress team. But his damage dealers, well, the Bounty Hunter is in the back, you know. Now he's thinking like, aha, I managed to, look, the Flagellant is out of position, this is winning for me, yeah, we're winning, let's go. See, my friend, Shep's stress just works different. I do not care if the Flagellant is in the back. Shep's stress is just built different. He doesn't really have a missed chance at this point. Still does 8 damage, surprisingly, with the penalty buff. Now we're just gonna drop a nice reclaim here. If he's forced to drop a finale, to also that was a chance to resist, but not meaningful. If he drops the finale on the first kill, I'd say that's losing for him, but we'll see. Doesn't really have too much DOT. Between Caltrops and Harvest, he could deny the DOT though. Might be going for that actually. The question is it gonna be fast enough? That's the question. That crit is somewhat annoying though, it's gonna do more stress. Though my Houndmaster might just die soon. It's just the way of the Butcher's Circus. He has a very aggressive team right here. Question is, can I withstand for long enough? He's already used Caltrop, so he can't bypass guard with that. He goes for the stab, okay. Interesting choice, I'm gonna have to say. Instead of trying to deny me the regen with the Harvest, which I'd say would be probably the best decision. Another stunning blow now is very unlikely to stun. It's a 30% chance, so he just goes for Zealous, does enough damage. Okay. That is enough damage. Keep in mind that the Bounty Hunter is in position 4, so he's unable to get a death blow at this point. We hit everyone, which is amazing actually. Quite surprising that we actually managed to hit everyone, and really, really good for us as well. Really good. Is dropping a finale right now the best play for him? Potentially, because it's messed up. It's kind of messed up at this point in terms of actions, because the Occultist doesn't really do 4 damage, you know, any day of the week. Might just drop the finale right now. Yeah, there he goes. And now he gets to act with his Bounty Hunter as well. That's his game plan at least, I would say. So we're just gonna de-transform. And we're gonna... We have a choice between either stunning here or stunning here, but we're gonna stun the Occultist because it's a higher chance and also extra stun chance. I mean, I know the Abomination is gonna get stunned next round, but he's not gonna take a lot of damage. And my point here is, after a while he's gonna drop to lower amounts of HP, hopefully. There's a come hither. There's this. Why does he come hither though? Why does he come hither? I don't really understand. Because at this point he will not have damage on anything really. Like, he doesn't even have collect bounty on his bounty hunter. I don't get it. Who's the damage dealer here? If it's the bounty hunter, then he needs to have like collect bounty or really good stun synergy, but with only one stun trinket, I'm not entirely sure this is present. He also doesn't have an Arbalest to flare away the debuffs, so this is really gonna hurt for him now. Who resisted the debuff? It was the Jester, right? Yeah, always the Jester. And the Occultist, of course, but you know, it's the Occultist. 70 base. Demon's Pool is gonna clear the corpse, so I am no longer in risk. And it's also gonna make it so my A-bomb is safe from the Crusader for a little bit, so I'm not complaining. This punish here is an 85% chance to bleed. You know, you can't complain. I'm playing a support flagellant. I have to consider myself lucky to even have hit. It's kind of how it goes. So that's 4 damage, that's not doing very much. Of course, only one stun trinket, and well, it happens. We cause 5 stress, which is actually one of the reasons why I'm gonna go for this here. But I could also knock the Crusader back. Which is best? Which is best, you ask? I don't want to give him a Harvest right now, and I probably need damage on the Crusader as well. So let's just do that. Yeah, I don't want to give him a free Harvest. I don't think slamming the Occultist would be that good. I was getting too enrolled with the whole like stress saving thing. Alright, that's an affliction, that's gonna be another affliction, so 4 afflictions by round 3. That's pretty good. Abusive is more damage, Paranoid is chance hit his allies, and other stuff, also 10 dodge, which is beyond annoying. Oh, Abusive Crusader, that's really good for us. And, oh, it begins. So it begins. It's not very good. Okay. Yeah, it's the frame drops. It's alright, it will stop soon. Hopefully, potentially. There is no peace while your tongue still flaps. Good. Abusive, abusive, abusive. So all of them, literally all of them, have a chance of hitting their allies. That's beautiful, isn't it? Now, here's what we're gonna do. He has a chance of stunning us, which I would very much dislike. But I would also like going for the riposte first. So, do I think he's gonna go for a stun right away? I don't think he sees it. Honestly, don't think he sees it. I'm just gonna go for a Beast Smile first, which is really gonna hurt him. Yeah, I see. I told you the Paranoid dodge. I told you immediately. So yeah, all of his characters have a chance of hitting other characters. Bounty Hunter causes a mark, so that's pretty much meaningless. Jester does 15 stress, so that's pretty good. Crusader stuns, which is fucking amazing. And the Occultist, I don't really know, probably debuff Sacracy or something. And there's the pull. And oh no, he's gonna get hit with it. Oh no, my friend, I'm so sorry. And voila. Shep stress strikes again. There we go. Yeah, I mean, with the kind of team that he has, you kind of have to see by round 1 that he really needs to get going. Because not having an Arbalest, his damage dealing potential is kind of limited. So he has a very brief period of actual strength. Oh, that's really good. Oh, it only hit the occultist. It only hit the occultist. Yeah, because when you have an arbalist, you can eventually like clear the debuffs. You can get one shots like relatively easily. Not having an arbalist, of course, it gives you much more control in the form of the occultist. Like this team would be pretty damn good at dealing with WD. I mean, relatively good at dealing with WD because it has like the double pull, you know, has a double pull and still has that finale. I'm saying relatively because he'd get stunned to oblivion anyway, but yeah, I think he was kind of trying to react to what I had brought last round. But it's safe to say it didn't work out too well. Safe to say. Yeah, so this is just what Shep Stress does. Like, I lost the doggy by round 2, but we don't care. It's just we endure. He was trying to do damage to our man-at-arms. We don't even have a protection trinket on our man-at-arms like a pit fighter's have. We don't even need it. We just go for extra stress and extra accuracy and just more debuffs, more stress, max stress. That's the doctrine here. Just do as much stress as you freaking can. The doggy's gonna get focused. Why do you want protection on the man-at-arms? He's supposed to be spamming bellow. You need to make your bellows better. If they're focusing the man-at-arms, they're not focusing the doggy. That's a win for you. It's kind of how I see it, really. 99% of the time, that's kind of how I see it. Else you just bring double pit fighters out, which, you know, just double pit fighters out. You get slaughtered by DOT teams. So, your choice, really. Moves back is actually pretty good for him. Actually pretty good. Now, depending on how much damage we do, this bounty hunter might be dead. There's the abusive, that's not a very good one for us. We do 6 to 12. 11, because he's at the stall, right? Plus 5 from dropping. Plus 5, so that's 16 stress, so he will be dead. I get to go first next round as well. So I will be able to just drop the beast smile again. And yeah, he'll be dead. Oh, that's close. I really want him to get this action so I can get to go first next round again. That's kind of the reasoning here. So yeah, you might want to say, well, if you wanted to use Finale, I mean, what he had to do was kill the doggy quickly, without using Finale, and then using Finale on the Flagellant. Because I'm not even close to my limit of healing. Like, I still have another big redeem coming up soon, and then I have 3 Exsanguinates. This is just what the Flagellant does. He thought he was like gonna get a quick kill with Finale, then he was gonna pressure down my man-at-arms, and then after the transformations, like, the Abomination would be less useful, and of course the Flagellant wouldn't be too aggressive. Maybe you could bring him down somehow eventually. I mean, that was probably his game plan, but oh well. 4 to 9. Quite enough. Between the Bellow and the Beast Smile, actually between just the Bellow and the Horror, he'll be dead, and yeah, you just have to believe it's game over for him. And it's quite unfortunate, really, because he had this very interesting team. It kind of feels like a Mark Hunter team, you know, when you bring the Bounty Hunter and the Occultist together. You could definitely see the influence of the last match on this one. He really wanted to pull the Obelisk. However, it just didn't work out quite as well. Is he really gonna go for a heal right now? He isn't. He's trying to get a kill before he dies. Yeah, that's the game plan. Oh, it's gonna happen again. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I literally do not care. And keep in mind, this isn't even with the... Oh, that is ridiculous. Yeah, this isn't even with the Flagellant dropping to 0 HP, because when he drops to 0 HP, these super tanky characters heal up like 6 HP each. And with a crit, they heal up like 12. It's just madness. Now, just a swift Bellow, and the match should be sealed of goals. I told you that paranoid dodge would be annoying. I told you, and I will continue to tell you. Yeah, afflictions. Plus 10 dodge from the paranoid. It's one of the two afflictions that actually grants you 10 dodge. It's paranoid and fearful. So there's that. Yeah, he really wants to get a kill. He wants to say, Shep, I killed your man-at-arms. What are you gonna do about it? Killed your man-at-arms. Also, he took 6 stress because of the Caltrops debuff. Interesting, right? Now it's the 76, and voila. Goodbye, dear occultist. 2 act-outs in one before he dies. Who is he screaming to? Alright, GG Wicked Lynx. That was a pretty good best of 3. Kinda got me scared there when he, you know, did so much pressure on my doggy early. Especially between the Caltrops and the harvest that he could have done, but didn't. That had the potential to turn out to be quite a dicey match, but we came out on top. That was good though. GG.